So here, quite a packed audience right here, witnessing the movie that everyone is talking about. Which you can see it's quite packed out. Get some lovely little snacks here. It's been actually a while since I've been in the cinema. If anything, what's in Shark Tale? That was 19 years ago. That's how long time has passed. I haven't seen a film at this very cinema. So, brings back good memories. I've already seen Chicken Run here when I was a young man. I certainly wasn't in my 20s or 30s in the 2000s, but here we are. Look at that. What a crowd. Can't show you the screen for copyright reasons, but here we are. Let's have the curtains closed. They should be coming in just a moment. Beautiful. 15. Wow, I finally just gotten out of it. Well, I should say it's just finished already, and needless to say, it's probably one of his better films that he's done. I mean, Dunkirk will always be his number one, but Oppenheimer certainly made me feel like it was a throwback to the works of JFK and Oliver Stone. Not only using the cinematography with the colour and black and white schemes, and also sometimes the use of 35mm print, but also the intense political and social discussions that occur back and forth, and there's a sort of conspiratorial element in it that can make you feel like, oh, there's probably also MK Ultra experiments, or the government is putting chemicals in the water. That doesn't turn the frogs gay, but that sort of thing. So it's appealing to that sort of audience in of itself. And I'm probably in that sort of demographic as well, although with a bit more of a left-wing bent. This is not some sort of right-wing political conspiracy screen as you would expect from like The Sound of Freedom, which is in the US cinemas and doing very, very well. This is more of a character study of sorts, and dealing with the political ramifications of launching the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to dispel the threat against the Allied forces with the Second World War and the emergence of the Cold War as we would see fit, which those who say has ended, it has not ended. Look at what's going on in Ukraine. I'm sure people watching this right now probably might see modern day parallels on so many fronts. I know I did too, but I won't go too much into detail about that right now. This is quite a challenging film. I do not think it's going to do the kind of business that Barbie is going to be doing, and I know there's been a lot of social media surrounding Barbie or Barbenheimer. I haven't seen Barbie. That's something I'd probably like to see in the next few weeks or so, when the crowds die down a little bit or settle down. But Oppenheimer is definitely a pretty good effort on this part. Now, as far as the rating is concerned, this is a 15. It's not a 12A or PG-13. It's mostly because of the sex and the use of the F word. Most of his other films that were 12A only really use like the F word once, maybe twice, and there's a bit more sort of frank sexual material and even breast nudity than you would find, let's say, in any of his other films. This is more on a level like Memento than even Following or Insomnia. If you're talking about sort of pre-Warner Brothers Nolan, I think his better film actually is not Memento, it's not Following or Insomnia, it's actually Doodlebug, which is a short film that he did that to some extent was inspired by the Brothers K. So there's that. But as far as ratings are concerned, this is actually much milder than Tenet or Dark Knight Rises. I think I don't see what all the fuss is about. I wouldn't mind taking a 13 or 14-year-old to see this if I had children. And as far as like sort of graphic imagery is concerned, of showing dead bodies and images of war, we don't actually see that. All we see are sort of PTSD type flashbacks of imagining the impact of bombs terrorizing its citizens and this sort of like scarring tissue, that sort of thing. And shaky buildings and quite loud noises. It can be quite intense for people with PTSD of sorts, but I guess to each his own, I suppose. And so there you have it. Well, that was, 3 hours worth of involving politically charged entertainment. So I'm about to go back home or find a pint or something. You never know. It's that time of the day. Well, this is Skinny Media signing off. Until next time, keep on watching. Hopefully you might see me again for more film reviews. Maybe Barbie, maybe Strays. Fumer fait tousser, or smoking causes coughing. I don't know. Could be anything, really. Bonsoir.